Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Yoga with Dave. Another Thursday at 2:30. The weeks fly by. And yeah, you're in my kitchen today for the first time, kitchen yoga. We've been on the park. We've been in our yoga space in the centre of Leicester. We've been up in my upstairs room for a few weeks. So yeah, we get around here. So welcome. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. So find a comfortable seat, and then we'll just spend a little bit of time grounding. And then today we'll do quite an active practice. I'm thinking of flowing a little bit today. If you feel like if it feels too much for you, then just back out. There's loads of options to come into child's pose if we're in downward facing dog. Take as many breaks as you want. So we'll work quite hard. We'll be nice and relaxed at the start, and we'll kind of warm it up. We'll work quite hard, and then we'll have a really nice relaxation towards the end. So we'll do a longer Shavasana. So you'll earn your rest today. So bring all of that open-mindedness and, bring all of that energy, and you're going to be absolutely fine. Okay. All right. So find that comfortable seat. I'm just going to move backwards a little bit here and get on my mat, and then we can get started. Move this towel. It's not very good for visuals. Okay. So sit how you want here at the start. I always like to sit on something. So I'm sat on a block, and that just helps me lower my knees down. But if you want to sit with the legs out, or if you want to lean up against something, then feel free to do that. So just arriving into your space, arriving on your mat. And from here, maybe you close the eyes, or you can just keep the gaze soft. And if you keep the gaze soft, just look down towards the feet. We do this most weeks. So to start the class, we stop. And then just bring your mind's eye right to the crown of your head. Just notice the breath as you breathe in and breathe out, and the focus is right at the top of your head. And then from here, imagine the head is right over the heart, and the heart is right over the pelvis, all the way down through the belly button. And as you imagine that, or you feel that, bring some length into the spine. But as you do that, relax the shoulder blades down the back. So try not to kind of sit like this. Relax the shoulders down. And then from the crown of your head, draw a line down your spine, right down to the base of the spine. And maybe do that a couple of times. So from the crown of the head, draw a line down through the heart center, all the way down through your spine to the base of the spine. Nice. And imagine we've placed like a light rope or a cylinder down the entire spine. Feel that stability. Notice how you feel your groundedness, the sit bones just pressing down into the earth. And continue that line from the base of the spine, now all the way down into the pelvis and actually down into the earth. So this is your groundedness, your rootedness. And then whatever's happened so far today, just let it drift away. Good or bad, let it go. And then just begin to tune in with the breath. No need to do anything in particular here. Just notice the breath probably. Conscious breathing in and out through the nose if that's available to you. And in the class today, we'll be doing quite a few twists. I'll be working on the liver. So if you need some stimulation or if you're tired, that idea of releasing the bad stuff and making way for some good stuff. That's the plan anyway. If your eyes are closed, just bring the gaze up, open the eyes, and come back into the room. Yeah, really nice, everyone. All right, from here, if you're sat on something, probably remove it now. You know, if you're on a bolster or you're on a block, and then just bring the feet out in front, lean back into the arms, little bit of movement here. So just windscreen wiper the legs from side to side. And you move as fast or as slow as feels good for your body. Nice. Relax the face. You know, I'm a big believer of try not to take your yoga too seriously. So it's about that joyful movement. It's not always joyful, obviously, but try and accept where you are today. Try not to grasp and think, if only I could do this, or if only my body would do that. Recognize all the amazing things that your body does for you. And probably, you know, when your body lets you down a little bit as well, but be grateful. That's the plan anyway. And then come back, bring the legs crossed again. Beautiful. And then we'll do just a little movement from side to side. So flatten the left palm down, take an inhale over to the left, and then exhale over to the right. So inhale, right arm to the left, exhale, left arm to the right. So we just get this nice, beautiful flowing movement. Inhale left, exhale right. And if anyone's wondering who that guy is in that picture, that's Jamie Vardy. If you've not recognized him, Leicester City striker. Football season starts in 2 days. It's been such a long time since I've been to a football match, so I'm looking forward to that. Leicester City, obviously. Inhale left, exhale right. Nice. Just keep that going. You might be moving slower, you might be moving faster, but you're feeling this beautiful stretch opening up through the side body. So it's a lateral stretch, but also opening up through the shoulders. We're going to do a fair amount of work there today. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Beautiful, everyone. Keep it going. Maybe work with the breath a little bit more energetically now. And then just begin to slow it down. Beautiful. And then bring both arms down. Press the fingers into the floor. Roll the shoulders back. Feel that length through the spine, and then the heart center's lifted. One more deep inhale. And then a full exhale through the mouth. One more like that. Deep inhale through the nose. And then your fullest exhale through the mouth. Nice. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then a little twist here. In fact, let's do this. Clasp the hands. Push the palms right up to the sky. And then have a little move around here. So just stretch through the side body. From side to side. You know, don't have to do this in a particular way or a particular time. Just feel the stretch. Just come into the depth that feels good for you. And then come back and find some stillness. Take a deep inhale. And then as you exhale, bring the right hand behind, left hand on the right knee. Take an inhale, find length in the spine, and then exhale, twist over to the right. Inhaling, finding length. Exhale into your twist. Try and twist from the mid-spine, maybe the upper spine, the lower spine. Feel that twist in the opposite side of the body. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands back up. Clasp the hands again. Push the palms up towards the ceiling. Stretch up here. And then this time, maybe just round into the spine. Inhale, bring the chest forward. And then exhale, round into the spine. Maybe bring the arms down. Inhale forward. Exhale round. Work with the breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale round. Nice. This time, inhale, come up. Lift the chin. Open the throat. And then exhale round. A couple more like that. If the neck feels okay, inhale, lengthen. Lift the head and the chin. Open the throat. Exhale round. Inhale up. And then exhale round. Maybe the arms are getting a little bit tired now, so take one more deep inhale. And then exhale. This time, right hand, left knee, left hand behind. Have a little wriggle if you need to. Inhale, find your length. Exhale, twist. Nice. Use the breath. Inhale, find that length. And exhale into your twist. Breathe deeply here. Use the breath. You know, throughout the class, use the breath. See what you can open. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands back up. Clasp the hands one final time. Push the palms up. And then just have a little move around here, just from side to side. You know, feel free to bend into the elbows. It's sometimes hard for us to keep straight arms. That's not what it's about. It's just finding this length and finding this bend. Beautiful. Bring the arms down. Really nice start, everyone. Untuck the legs. Bring the feet out in front. Bring yourself onto one side. Bring yourself onto one side. And set yourself up in a tabletop position. So we'll take our time getting here. You know, some of these postures we do from time to time, or we do them a lot, and we just come into them and we come out of them. Let's just work a little bit on our alignment. Spread through the fingers. Press into the base and the knuckle of each finger, and especially the fleshy parts of the thumb and the index finger. Have a look at the knees. The knees are stacked right underneath my hips. So they're here. So I'm not here and I'm not here. Yeah, you see a nice amount of length in the spine. Press into the hands, press into the arms, activate the arms. Inhale, drop the belly down. Head and the heart lift. And then exhale round into the spine. Tuck the chin back towards the throat. Inhale forward. Exhale round. Inhale forward. Exhale round. Just get into your rhythm. Always inhaling forward, lifting the heart, lifting the head, spine elongates. Always exhaling and rounding. Press the shoulders away. Separate the shoulder blades as you exhale. This is a really effective way to move into the spine. Nice. Two more. Take a nice deep inhale. Come back to a neutral spine. As you exhale, exhale through the mouth. So you let it all go. This time we're going to inhale through the nose. Then you're going to exhale, stick the tongue out, lion's breath. Two more like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, lion's breath. One more. Inhale. Exhale, lion's breath. Beautiful. Tuck the toes under and then lift the hips, come into downward facing dog. And on this first one, move it around a little bit. So you're kind of thinking about lengthening the spine as much as you can. So you press into the arms. You see how much kind of height I can get. Now, if I lengthen my legs, look at my lower spine. If you take a little look, you know, there's a bend in my lower spine. There's a bow in my lower spine. That's not what I want. So if I bend into my knees, you see how much I can bring length into my spine. So if you're a bit tighter like I am, you probably don't want to be here because we just don't have the room. We want to be here. You see my arms elongate as well. So if I'm really trying to lengthen my legs, the shape's all wrong. You see this a lot. So lengthen
into the spine by bending the knees, and see how straight I can get my arms. Whew, nice. And then bend into one knee, bend into the other. That's tired me out, that has. Whew. So you just meet your body where it is. I'm probably always going to be quite tight, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that I shouldn't be doing yoga or teaching yoga. It just means that I've got a body that I've lived in a certain way. You know, I've run a lot. I probably drank too much. Not anymore, though. You know, we just meet our body where it is with that love and kindness. Find some stillness. Keep that bend in the knees. Lift the hips away from the shoulders. You can see how high I can get my hips now. So this is the kind of shape we're looking for. As you exhale, bring the hands back towards the feet. And then the same thing here, you're in a forward fold. So keep a bend in the knees. You see, look, my knees are bent. Again, if I try and do this kind of thing and lengthen my legs and then bring my hands down, you know, it's tough on my hamstrings. So I just bend in, and then I can bring my chest down towards my thighs. And then I can just feel that release in my lower back, just gently. And then bring the weight into one foot, bring the weight into the other, maybe bend one knee, bend the other. You can hang in ragdoll so you can be here. And then just breathe here. Nice. From here, if your hands were like mine, then begin to lengthen the legs just a little bit. Drop the hands down. When you find the connection with the shins or the floor, bend a bit deeper into the knees and then just roll up. Nice and slowly. And then come all the way up to stand. Yeah, really nice, everyone. And have a look at your feet. Make sure they're about hip width apart. And then you're just standing here, just at the back of your mat. Take an inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, bring the hands behind the back, make a fist. Take an inhale, lift the chest, and then as you exhale, just press this fist down towards the floor. You're just opening the chest up here. Roll the shoulder blades back and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathe here. Chest opener, shoulder opener. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, come down into your forward fold. So the hands are still behind the back. And then again, look, I'm bending into my knees and I'm just lifting the arms away from the back. If your arms want to be here, that's fine. But if you can bring them away, then feel free. But don't strain. You want to feel that edge. Not too much, not too little. Maybe have a little shimmy around, move through the shoulders. Breathe deeply. Beautiful. Press into the feet with a nice bend in the knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Unclasp the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms back above the head. And then exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Beautiful. Pause here, hands at heart center, standing in your Tadasana. Press the four corners of the feet into the floor. And like we were doing at the start in the little body work we did, just feel the connection. Now it's not the sit bones, now it's the feet. But just be curious. And then bring the hands down. And then this is going to probably the simplest thing we're going to do. We're just going to take a little walk. Oh, my feet were stuck to my mat. I'm going to take a little walk to the top of your mat. Not that easy for me because my feet were stuck. All right. So here we are at the top of our mat. Now we're just going to flow a little bit. So we built on these sun salutations. You know, how many weeks have we been doing this? Like, I don't know, 30 weeks or something like that. So if you've been practicing with me on a regular occurrence, then you're going to have this down to a T. And if you don't know it very well, then we'll just, you know, just follow the breath, follow the movements. You don't have to get it 100% right. Joyful movement, that's the plan. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Nice. Exhale, forward fold. So sweep the arms down nice and wide. And as you come down, keep that bend in the knees if you need to. Inhale, flat back. So lengthen the spine. Bring the hands, I bring them onto my knees because then I can really lengthen my spine as much as I can. Exhale, hands down. Step one foot back. Step the other foot back. Nice. Inhale, lengthens into your plank. Exhale, drop the knees. Keep the elbows tucked by the body. Lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, press the feet into the floor. Roll the shoulder blades back. Cobra pose. Beautiful. Exhale, all fours. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. And remember that alignment. Keep a bend in the knees. If there's one thing you take away from the class today, think about the bend in the knees to elongate the spine. One more deep inhale. full exhale. Look between the hands. And then on this first one, just step the feet up. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, something like that. Line the feet up with the long edge of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, hands to heart center. So if you're not used to sun salutations, you'll notice that every single movement we did there has a breath attached to it. And if the breath, you're like, I don't get the breath. What's going on with the breath? Try and follow my cue, because I talk a lot about breath. And if you find that it gets a little bit choppy or labored, don't worry about it. It will just come. You be kind to yourself. You don't have to understand it all straight away. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Maybe look up to the palms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down. Step one foot back, step the other foot back. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Either lower the knees or come down in one piece like this. Inhale, press the tops of the feet in the floor, cobra pose. Don't have to come up too far. And then this time, exhale, tuck the toes under, straight up into downward facing dog. And then breathe here, 3 breaths. 1. 2. 3. Nice. Bend the knees into the hips. Imagine you're a cat and you're going to spring forward. Look between the hands and either walk up or just step to the top of the mat. So one foot, then the other. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift. Here's your flat back. Exhale, fold deeply. Rub your eye. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. And then exhale, hands to heart center. I had an itchy eye. Stand here, the hands at heart center. I'm going to itch my eye again. Breathe deeply. Beautiful work, everyone. All right, from here, inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come back to your flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. Step the left foot back, drop the left knee. Sorry, step the right foot back, drop the right knee. Left, right. Come on, Dave, sort it out. Inhale, lift the arms up. Nice. So right foot back, right leg back. One more deep inhale here in your low lunge. Beautiful. Exhale, bring the hands down. Tuck the toes on the right foot. Step the left foot back to meet it. So now we're getting into quite a physical part of the class. Inhale, lengthen into your plank. Exhale to lower. Remember, you can drop the knees and just keep the elbows tucked by the body and lower down this way. Inhale, cobra pose. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Deep inhale. Full exhale. This time, take an inhale, sweep the right leg behind you. So we've not done a lot of this. Keep the hips neutral. Lift that right leg as high as you can. As you exhale, you're going to round into the spine. Bring the knee towards the nose. So you're in this position. And then this right foot, you're going to step it in between the hands. Now, when you step it up, if it gets here, for example, grab the ankle and just bump it up just a little bit. Drop the left knee down. Press the top of the left knee, foot into the floor. Take an inhale, low lunge. Nice. So it was a funky way to get to the other side. One more deep inhale. And then as you exhale, bring the hands down, tuck the toes on the left foot, and then you're just going to step the left foot up to meet the right. So propel yourself forward, and then you come back into your forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms high and wide, come up to stand. And exhale, hands to heart center. And then just pause here. Beautiful work, everyone. Hands at heart center in your Tadasana. We'll just move that on. So take an inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down. Same thing. Step that right foot back. Drop the right knee. Press the top of the right foot into the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Nice. Here we are again, low lunge. Take one more deep inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Clasp the hands. Take an inhale, like we did when we were standing. Lengthen the chest. And as you exhale, press the palms down towards the floor. Nice. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, press the palms down towards the floor. Heart opening, stretch into the shoulders. One more nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, release the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Frame that left foot. Tuck the toes. And then just step the right foot up to meet the left. Nice. Inhale, lengthen. Here's your flat back. Back of the neck is nice and long. Gaze is straight down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up to stand. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Nice. Let's do the other side. Let's do it from chair pose. So bring the toes together, big toes, and then a little gap in between the ankles. Take an inhale, sit back into your seat. So now the weight comes into the heels, arms are forward, gaze is right in between the palms. Exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down. This time, left foot back, nice giant step. Drop the left knee. Take an inhale, low lunge. Nice. So just coming to the other side. One more deep inhale here. Lengthen. As you exhale, same thing. Bring the hands behind the back. Take an inhale. Lift the chest. And as you exhale, press the palms down towards the floor. So just moving like that. Beautiful work, everyone. Nice deep inhale. Full exhale. Roll the shoulder blades back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press the palms down. Nice deep inhale. And then a full exhale. Unclasp the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Find length. Beautiful. Exhale, bring the hands down. And then this time, tuck the toes on the left foot. Lift the knee. Right foot comes back to meet it. Take an inhale. Lengthen into your plank. Whew, getting warm now. Exhale, drop the knees or lower in one piece. Come all the way down to the floor. Take an inhale. Roll the shoulder blades back. Cobra pose. And then exhale, tuck the toes, lift from the core, downward facing dog. And then just breathe here. Deep inhale, full exhale. A deep inhale, and a full exhale. Nice. Bend the knees, hinge the hips, look between the hands, and then either walk up or step to the top of your mat, one foot then the other. Inhale, come back to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms high, sweep them wide. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Nice. Pause here, hands at heart center. Just breathe. Notice the breath in the body. Notice the energy in the body. And then back into your chair pose. Take an inhale, sweep the arms forward. Weight comes back into the heels. Just gaze in between the palms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands down. Step the right foot back. Nice. Keep the right knee lifted this time. Right hand into the center of your mat. Spread through the fingers. Engage into this back leg. So really find the length. And then as you inhale, sweep the left arm up into a side twist. So the gaze is down, or you can look up towards the palm, but be careful of the neck. Inhaling and exhaling. Open the chest to the side wall. Nice. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, bring that left hand down to meet the right. Step the left foot back. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, your choice. Drop the knees or lower all the way down. Keep the elbows tucked by the body, whatever version you did. Top to the feet, pressing the floor. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Stay with it. Deep inhales, full exhales. Let's do that thing again. Let's attempt to step this right foot forward. So let's inhale, sweep the leg back high and wide. Nice. As you exhale, you can always kind of get it halfway there. If you really round into the spine, bring the weight forward and then step the right foot forward. If you need to bump it up, feel free. Drop the left knee down. Nice. Take a couple of breaths here. Lift up that left knee, activate the knee so you come into that higher lunge. Left hand into the center of the mat. Take an inhale, sweep the right arm up. Nice. Keep a nice generous bend in that right knee. Back leg, you know, sometimes it does this. Really try and press into the toes, lift the kneecap. Beautiful work, everyone. This is the top of the sequence, the apex. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, bring that right hand down and then simply step the left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, flat back. Nice. Exhale, fold. Take an inhale, come back into your chair, sit back into the heels, sweep the arms forward. Exhale, come to stand, hands to heart center. Pause here. Breathe deeply. Just check the energy in the body. You're probably quite warm now. I certainly am. Nice. From here, take an inhale, come back into your chair. Beautiful. As you exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And we're going to do a little twist here. So left elbow is going to come over the right knee. So bring the chest forward, left elbow, anchor it over the right knee. Nice. Press into the palms. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, just twist to the right. Have a look at the knees. Try and make sure the knees are in line. Nice. Really press into the palms. Lift that right shoulder. Beautiful. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands down. Just frame the feet. Inhale back into your chair. Keep working with the breath. Exhale, hands to heart center. Right elbow, left knee. So you rotate from the navel center. Keep the knees in line. When you find your purchase, press into the palms. Inhale. And then exhale, twist. So stimulating the liver. Releasing all of the toxins. Anything you're holding on to you don't need, let it go. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands down. And then just step one foot back, step the other foot back, straight into downward facing dog. Final time we're going to be here. You've done all the hard work. As you exhale, bring the knees down onto the mat, split the knees wide, come into your child's pose. Nice work, everyone. Really beautiful work today. Just breathe here. Let it all go. Really nice work. From here, if the hands aren't out in front of them, just bring them out in front like mine are, and then press yourself back to a tabletop position. When you get here, flip over onto one hip, and then come to lie down on your mat. Nice work here. Hug the knees in, or have the knees bent, and then just roll all the way down. And then when you get here, now hug the knees in, and maybe rock it out from side to side. Beautiful. Bring the feet down onto the floor. Bring the arms out nice and wide. And then just drop the knees over to the right. So the legs are nice and wide here. So the feet are wide. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. And then just windscreen wiper the legs from side to side like we did at the start of the class. Nice. Inhale, bring the legs back to center. And then from here, keep the arms where they are for now. Walk the feet in, let the soles of the feet touch, let the knees fall open. Then bring the left hand on the heart and the right hand on the stomach. Just lie here. Just feel the belly rise and fall. Maybe just feel the heartbeat with the left hand. And just feel your connection to the floor, you know, that feeling of being held. Connect deeply with yourself. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate everything you do for yourself. Beautiful. From here, release the hands, place them just on the outer thighs, and then bring the knees together. Hug the knees into the chest. And then from here, maybe just rock it out from side to side. Do some nice big circles. Yeah, really nice. Beautiful. And then from here, already, we're going to come into our Shavasana. So we'll be here for a bit longer today because we've worked so hard. Let the feet fall open, palms face up. Take as much room as you want. And then if you want, like to put a blanket over yourself, or you've got some socks, or you like to put on an extra top, it's worth it today. We're going to be here for a little bit of time. I'm just going to go off camera. And then just here, relax completely. And scan your body slowly. And probably start right down with your toes and feet. You know, we started at the crown of the head before. And allow your feet to relax. Feel them becoming heavy on the floor. And then allow your awareness to rise up to the ankles, and then the calves, and then the shins. And feel them melting into the earth. No efforts needed here. Feel the space in the knee joints. And then move slowly higher. Relax the thighs. Feel them becoming heavy and warm and soft. Notice your hips and your groin. They too become soft and warm. And then linger here in the hips. Feel the openness, the flow of energy through the hips. We did a lot of low lunges. Now allow your awareness to come to the tailbone. Feel your sacrum and your lower back, and feel the release into the floor. Feel your lower back and stomach muscles relax. Allow this sensation to rise up the spine. And as you do that, feel each vertebra, and then probably the space between them and their alignment, to that idea of imprinting the spine down onto your mat. Allow the upper back muscles and the shoulder blades to sink into the floor. Relax your chest. Relax all the muscles between the ribs. And then come back to the shoulders, where we carry so much tension in our bodies. We did a lot of work here earlier, and we opened the shoulder blades up. So let the shoulders now release completely. And spend an extra moment here and really soften. Feel the weight of the shoulders sink into the earth. Allow this sensation of softness to flow down the arms. And then relax the upper arms and the elbows, and then all the way down the forearms. Feel the space in the wrist joints. Feel the space around each finger, and probably the energy in the palm of each hand. If you can't feel it, just imagine it. And then bring your awareness to your neck and your throat, and release all the tension here. Relax your jaw, your lips, your tongue. Relax your cheeks and the eyes, and all the muscles around the eyes. And then deep in the eye sockets, relax your forehead and your scalp.
And allow your head to rest heavily on the floor. Now relax your inner organs. Bring your awareness here. You either feel or probably imagine them relaxing. The intestines and the kidneys. Imagine your liver, your stomach and your spleen being filled with healing energies. A lot of twists today as well, so really beneficial to release anything you're holding on to. Soften your diaphragm and your lungs. And then relax your heart. Again, we open the heart center a lot today with those stretches and opening into the shoulders. Let your heart become open. Let it become vast, undefended, and smiling. Release the breath totally. Let it be whatever it wants to be. And notice the breath. Become aware of maybe short pauses in between each breath. Relax your mind. Notice the moments between each breath. And that's the moment between thoughts. Enjoy those moments of complete silence and peace. Feel this sense of peace growing deeper. And let this feeling of peace fill you. And then imagine, let it fill the space around you. Let peace fill the room and beyond the room, touching everyone and everything. And then just beginning to come out of your Shavasana nice and slowly. Take a moment to move your wrists and your ankles in circles. Wriggle out through the fingers and toes. And when you're ready, hug your knees to your chest. Make the body small and round. And then just roll over to one side. And then eventually push yourself back up and come back to a seated position where we started the class. Take your time getting here. If you want to remain in your Shavasana, then feel free. Beautiful. And from here, bring the hands to heart center. And close the eyes maybe. And rub the hands together at heart center. Create some heat in between the palms. And then if the eyes are closed, just place the hands over the closed eyes. Cup the hands. And then slowly open the eyes, let the heat just rush into the eyeballs. Rotate the eyes 2 times clockwise. And then 2 times anti-clockwise. Bringing the hands back to heart center. And just wish yourself well, wish everybody else well with a wholehearted bow. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining again today. Quite an active sequence that we did today. So a lot of work into the shoulders and quite a few twists as well. So make sure that you rest completely for the next half hour. Drink plenty of water. Grab yourself a cup of tea if that's your thing. And I'll see you all next week. And remember, you can follow us at Space to Breathe Collective on Facebook. And if you're ever in Leicester, come and see us. We're a not-for-profit yoga organisation based right in the centre of Leicester. All right, everyone. Have a lovely time. Enjoy yourselves. And I will see you all next week. Namaste.